I couldn't wait to be a dad because I couldn't wait to be a nono. And so when Ava came along, I just, you know, I wept uncontrollably. Everything was coming together in my life, even though it was complete chaos. How about this robot? Do you think we'll finish it? I feel as if I'm doing it on my own. Am I doing it on my own?
Yes.
Family and my family life is so important to me. I've got an amazing wife. I've got these amazing children who I'm super connected and close to. I've arrived at this moment in my life where I feel like I've won a gold medal.
I love how you speak about your children in this. You mentioned it as well. Once you've been an addict, trying to find those highs in your life is very difficult when you've hit that point. But you get that from your kids.
Yeah, I'm so lucky to have 4 amazing, beautiful children, and they make me, they give me that high, you know, and I don't think there's anything else like it. And I think when Ava was born, she's 20 now, and the first time, you know, I'd cleaned myself up by then when she was born, and the first time I held her, I looked her in her eyes, I just burst out crying. I was bawling, and there was nothing that had made me feel that way since I gave up heroin. And you know, I get the same thing, the same thrill every day when I see my children. That's what gives me that, you know, the family life, my wife, the kids. You know, I'm so lucky. I feel so lucky.
I think you're just so incredibly brave. You've just built this incredible life for yourself. MasterChef came along and put you right in the national spotlight. Is it true that you didn't say yes the first time they asked you to do it?
No, we were doing a pop-up in Sydney. We were doing a run-on residence, and I was right in the middle of a very busy time, arguably, and they called and said, hey, you know, we want to throw your hat in the ring. I was like, forget it, no chance. It's the last thing I want to do is be on TV 5 days a week, you know? And then, you know, a friend of mine, a business advisor, had said, you know, look, you've spent, you know, almost 2 decades of your life trying to bring acknowledgement for, you know, Indigenous culture through food. This is a platform that you can do that in a way that, you know, isn't soapboxish, isn't sort of, you know, this is, you'd be crazy not to consider it. And so that was the beginning of the change in my mind, if you like.
Without giving a spoiler here. Oh, and if you only take one thing away from my story, please, I beg you, don't put cream in your effing pasta carbonara. What's so wrong with putting cream in a carbonara?
There's no cream in carbonara, there's no white wine in it, and there's no garlic in it either. Please, for the love of God. And I think that's one of the great things about MasterChef is watching somebody, you know, who in the beginning kind of struggled to try and understand what sort of food they want to cook and struggle with challenges in cooking. And then as the competition goes on, the skills develop and they become extraordinary cooks. It's phenomenal.
Are you still able to be surprised by food that's served up for you? You know, are you still utterly blown away by some of the things, or do you feel you've seen it all now?
No, you can never see all. That's the great thing about food, you know.
Yeah.
There's always a surprise. There's always a different culture, a new dish, or a traditional dish that's been sort of modernised, if you like. That was one thing that I seen yesterday when we were filming. So I think for me, there is no limit to the surprise that we have as judges, even though, you know, we eat professionally. I've been cooking in kitchens for over 30 years, but I'm surprised every day, particularly with these guys.
Yeah, so, I mean, I just love the passion and stuff that's behind it. I have a full new appreciation for food and chefs when this show comes on. I absolutely love it. There's some huge culinary legends stopping by the MasterChef kitchen this year as well. Who can we expect to see enter the kitchen?
Look, we've got Yotam Ottolenghi, we've got Nigella, we've got Massimo Bottura, we've got Heston Blumenthal, we've got Claire Smith, who recently won her 3rd Michelin star. So this season is packed with some great international guests who are with us through some very cunning and crafty Zoom calls with life-size digital screens in the studio where they're actually able to interact and talk, hold a conversation with the contestants as if they were really there. So that was pretty phenomenal. And we've also got some of the best talent from around Australia as well joining us this year. So a lot of guests and a lot of great food.
Awesome.
Hey, Jock, you're pretty active on the socials because I am a bit of a stalker of yours. And on April Fool's Day on Instagram, you pranked your followers by telling them you bought a white caviar plant, which I thought was brilliant. How many people fell for it? And actually, wouldn't it be great if caviar did grow on trees?
Oh, well, wouldn't it just? I'd love that if caviar grew on trees. Look, I think I'm a prankster. I love having a laugh and a joke all the time. I think, Tristan, you'd appreciate that as an Irishman. Us Scots love a good laugh, and April Fools, I like to have a giggle. And so we put that little video up. A lot of people sort of, at the beginning of the day, there was a lot of people watching the video and then got on the phone to Bunnings and started trying to order a white caviar plant from Bunnings. We got an email from Bunnings going, hey, can you write something on your thing just to say that it's not actually real? So, yeah, a few people fell for it.
Yeah, I hang on your every word, so I appreciate those 3 days lost trying to find this plant around the Shire. Come here, congratulations are in order as well. Last year, you welcomed a little bundle of joy into the clan. It's fair to say it's been a busy 5 months in the Zonfrillo house.
Yeah, absolutely. My fourth child, Isla, she's almost 6 months now, so we're just getting into the teething stage. So a few sleepless nights, but it's fantastic. I love my children, and having a new bundle of joy in the house, although it's a lot of hard work. Yeah. It's a great time. Great time.